Oh, we're live. I'm so excited. I'm just going to lean on back.
I know.
Because look, you guys, hang on. Let's do the
opening.
Let's do the thing. Yeah. Hi. Welcome to Wine Chats with Bildo and Lindalin. My name is Billy Milovanovic, aka Bildo.
My name's Lindsay Kirkwood, also known as Lindalin.
And this is our sweet little podcast where we drink wine and chat life. So welcome.
Wow. Okay, now that that's over with, the exciting bit. Look at, we have new, I say roadie. Is it roadie or road? It's road, isn't it?
Well, it's road.
Road.
Yeah.
But Rhonda the roadie, that's what we've nicknamed
Totally.
our new-ish.
Road equipment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we got mics to match.
We have road mics.
Aren't
So
they
road,
cute?
we are ready for you to sponsor us. We've got all your stuff. So please send us more. That's it.
Right? Okay. Well.
This is so exciting. This is episode 100.
Oh, wow. I was like, say the 100. This is episode 1.
Episode 1. No, episode 1 was a
Do you need a
doozy.
tissue? I put tissues back here.
Oh, in case you cry?
In case you cry, Bill.
Maybe later.
Oh, okay.
Maybe later.
I know it is. It's crazy because, and you always tell this story about when you were talking to your friend Matt O'Kine about at the beginning when we started the podcast.
Yeah.
I mean, Matt's super famous. He's super talented. So we were picking his brain a lot.
Yeah,
And Billy was meeting with him that one time. And what did he say? It's your
Well,
story,
we were at the time I went to coffee with him. We had done 6 episodes, and I was like, "Well, great, we're done. Like we're doing it. We're podcasting.
We're podcasters.
We're podcasting. What more do you need?" And he was like, "Listen,
Yeah.
anybody can do 6 episodes. Anybody can do 10. Anybody can do 50. When you start getting to like 100."
Which we are.
I don't know what happens. I forget the rest of that because I never expected.
Yeah.
I mean, I expected would be here, but
We're still not famous or rich.
Well,
we don't
not
care
yet.
about the famous.
not
Money
with
would
that
be
attitude,
good.
Lenny. Lenny, what are we talking about today?
Well, this is kind of funny. To celebrate, we thought we would just interview each other, ask each other questions. We don't know what type of questions. We just said kind of like a random mixture of, podcast related.
Yeah.
But then like some interesting ones too.
Gee, I hope mine are interesting.
I know. I was just going to say, because we didn't plan
Yes.
which ones, I'm like, oh God, I hope I have good enough questions.
Well, do you know what else as well? I kind of feel like because, obviously we've known each other for 15 years now, and we've had literally every conversation under the sun.
Yep.
But then because we've been podcasting as well, again, we have spoken about everything. Like I can't ask her like, what's your most embarrassing moment, Lenny? Because everybody knows. So it's like, it was actually really hard to find questions for me that
I know.
that are new, that are going to bring out new information.
Look, it'll be interesting.
Yeah.
And we thought the most fitting wine to feature today is the Hidden Sea.
Yay.
Right behind us, because we have like a super soft spot for them, and I actually feel a little bit emotional.
Oh,
my
let's
God.
cry. Let's get the tissues out, guys.
No, I don't want to cry, but they actually, they genuinely love us, which is great.
Yeah.
But they have totally had our backs and supported us. And, they follow along, they share our stuff, and we just really genuinely love them.
Yes.
Like, they're awesome people. So we thought they've been along our journey. I hate that
Lenny's
word.
favorite word.
I hate it. Our organic journey. That's
Our
even better.
organic
Don't we love
journey.
those ones? Anyways, so we thought definitely we have to feature them.
Plus, do we want to say?
Yeah.
Do we want to talk about the giveaway? Because we've we do not.
Not yet, Billy. Can you wait your fucking turn? Seriously? God.
Lenny has a wine she wants to show us. Guys.
Yeah. Yes, I do. This is so bloody exciting.
Yes.
It just sent us because we're ambassadors for them, we get wine quarterly from them, which is freaking amazing. Which Billy, Billy, because I said that, go tell them about the giveaway.
And we have a giveaway, people. We're doing a giveaway of like 6 bottles. So that's like a whole case for one lucky winner.
Yeah.
Check out our socials because especially people who are live and who are seeing this, check out our socials because really the competition ends next Wednesday. So you don't have a lot of time, people.
Well, you kind of do, but anyways.
Well, you don't. Go and do it.
Oh my God. The thing is, because they're amazing wine and what they stand for is even, I don't want to say even more amazing because their wine I genuinely thoroughly enjoy.
But it's better because of,
yes,
it tastes better because it's
what they do.
Important.
Yeah, so they, for every bottle of wine that's purchased, they remove 10 plastic bottles out of the ocean.
Yeah.
Which is insane in itself. But I was just reading, I was looking up, these are our fun facts, by the way. We're not doing a wine-related fun fact.
Should we do, I was going to say, it seems too soon for a fun fact.
No, I'm doing it. I'm doing it random
do it.
order today, Billy, because, you know, it's my birthday. I'll do whatever I want.
Okay, sure.
No, so for every bottle that you buy, 10 bottles of plastic gets removed from the ocean, which is amazing. But then I was looking for another Hinsey fun fact. So wait, what was it? Every minute,
right?
Every minute, a dump truck full of plastic is dumped into the ocean.
Can we just take a moment?
That's what I'm doing.
Like by the time we finish this episode, there's going to be like
60,
40, 50, 60 like trucks of plastic that have gone into the ocean, people.
Like,
so you guys are going to be removing plastic from the oceans pretty much forever. Like, so buy their wine, people. Buy their wine. Remove the plastic.
I call them wine warriors because I think it's like incredibly amazing. Like, bow down to them. But we didn't even think they could get even more amazing. But Pinot Grigio, this is our first time. And this has been like up, like nearly frozen. Feel how cold it is. I cannot wait.
I can't. My fingers are so cold.
Oh, right. We haven't had their Pinot Grigio.
No.
So, and Pinot Grigio is one of my favorite, one of my favorite kinds. So I'm super excited, but I just put hand cream on before we came down.
I actually think it just occurred to me that not only have they released a Pinot Grigio in Australia now, but they've also released the Sauv Blanc.
Yes.
And that, like, the Sauv Blanc is my favorite wine because, you know, house white, Sauv Blanc, whatever. And Linny's favorite wine is the Pinot Grigio. So I'm pretty sure these wines were inspired by us. Like, I don't want to call it too early, but Wine Chat's inspired for sure.
They should just have another label like Bildo and Lindalin.
Oh my God, I would love that. Maybe we should go. Yes, hit and see if you're listening. Let's do wine. Let's talk wine.
What a great idea.
Can we promise to remove 20 plastic bottles out of that? No pressure or anything. Yum, I can't wait to taste this. And for once, because we've done a little rejig of our office, of our little recording space, we're not pouring over the equipment now. So that's extra exciting.
But can you hold my glass? Oh, one day when we make money, we'll actually have a proper recording studio.
Let us hope.
Okay.
All right, let's do this. Oh, it's so cold.
I know.
All right.
Look at the color.
Oh, yeah.
Like, hello, refreshing. Cannot wait to get into me.
Yeah, that looks super fresh and yummy.
And it's actually, I don't know if it's sunny really, but it is starting to get warm. So hello, summer wine.
God,
here.
absolutely. Lenny,
cheers.
Oh my God.
Okay, cheers to 100 episodes,
100 episodes. Cheers. May they be another 100.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
All right, let's do it.
Oh my God, that's so light.
That's so good. And actually, as I was taking a sip, I'm like, I'm an idiot. I should have sniffed it first because smelled it.
You can sniff. You just
it's so beautiful and like I get fruit. Like it's really like floral.
Oh my God. It's so
I could chug this.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. Like I could literally it's so easy.
I was just gonna say it's so easy to drink, isn't it?
So easy on the palate, people.
Hello. Okay. I'm just gonna
fantastic.
Sit back.
Right?
Can we just talk for the next hour? People, somebody talk. Say something.
Yeah, somebody entertain us. We're having some great one. No, really, this is beautiful.
Well worth the wait.
Yes.
I don't know if this one was in if this is brand new or if this was over in the UK too.
Oh yes, because they had the Sauv Blanc in the UK for ages, and I actually emailed Crystal. Hi, Crystal. I emailed Crystal and I was like, dude, Sauv Blanc, what's up with that? Like, you guys you have it? Can we have it?
Yeah.
And she was like, no, it's only in the UK at the moment, and they were bringing it to Australia.
Yeah, but that's Sauv Blanc, dickhead.
I know, but I'm saying I've never seen the Pinot Grigio in the UK, so that's the only one I've ever spoken to her about. Listen.
All we know is that it's here. Seriously, guys.
Inspired by Wine Chats.
We are not huge wine snob people. We don't know much about wines, clearly, if you've been following along. But we're just everyday drinkers, and 100% this yum.
My new favorite.
Yeah. This is my new favorite.
Actually, I'm not going to call it until we try the Sauv Blanc.
Yeah. And see, I'm quite particular with my Pinot Grigios because I've just jumped on that train. I don't know, maybe in the last little bit, whatever, but I love it. Oh my God.
Love it. Delicious.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you for a wonderful start to what promises to be an even more wonderful episode.
Oh God, I'm nervous.
I know. I'm a little bit nervous too. I got the
I'm gonna
cold sweats.
Yeah, the cold sweats. I'm gonna ask my first question.
Okay, you're gonna start.
Yeah. How are you? Oh, yours are on your phone?
Yes.
Okay. I had to write mine in a book.
Of course you do.
Well, no, because my phone's being used. Can we just say?
No, we cannot. Can we please go straight to the interview?
No. My first question is...
Oh, fuck off. That is not your first question.
It is. Billy.
I'm going to lie.
No, you're not.
I will lie.
Do you regret not having... No, actually, I'm going to rephrase that. No,
immediately no.
Okay, Billy, can you please tell the listeners, viewers, whatever, if Apple is better than Samsung?
No.
No, please tell us.
No, it's not.
Is my phone better than yours?
No.
Does my phone record better than yours?
Maybe.
Okay, people are like, what the fuck?
It's a constant battle between the two of us because Lindsay's been bragging on about Apple's, talking about Apple's phones.
Amazing. Like
whatever, they're taking over your brain, people. Meanwhile, my Samsung can't actually do an hour of recording, so
no, she can't.
Fine,
Samsung,
you win one.
Hello, Terry, go away. No, because you bought a Samsung, which is brand new, and it's a great phone. It's got a great camera, but it's shit. Recording.
It did. It killed itself. Okay. Anyway, moving on to the actual interview.
Okay,
let's not make this Samsung hate fest.
Please.
Okay, let's do this.
I'm asking you first, and we obviously have to be honest with each other.
Yeah, totally.
Right? Okay.
Oh, God. What are you going to ask me?
Have you ever regretted asking me to co-host with you? Now, 2 parts.
Okay.
Because, I mean, clearly I'm the coolest one of your friends. So, like, who else
my
really
fanciest
is there?
friend.
But, like, do you wish you were ever going solo?
No.
Oh.
No. Oh, that's an easy hands down no. Honestly, what would that look like if I was just by myself? A, it would be boring. B, I can't have the same conversations with myself.
Yeah, but there might have been a little bit part of you because I feel like sometimes I might hold you back. Like even today, Billy's like, we're all gangbusters about this one particular thing, which we don't want to talk about yet because, we got it in the pipeline. Yeah. Ooh. And she's like, oh my God, let's do it today. I'm like, oh, maybe let's just chill. So sometimes I'm like, do you wish you were just riding solo so you could just do whatever the fuck you wanted?
No, 100%. Because if I were riding solo, let's face it, A, half the shit that I envision wouldn't get done. Easy. Like we've always said, I'm such a dreamer. Lindsay's so practical. I think that we need that balance to actually get things done. Otherwise, I would just be chasing down a million different dreams and not actually focusing on one thing at all.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But definitely like because I'm so gung-ho, sometimes it's like, oh, Linny, I want to do it today. Yeah. So it's been a huge, and I've been thinking about this a lot lately because I meditate and you're in my prayers.
Prayers or meditation? I had
meditation, whatever.
Yeah, somebody told me that the other day.
that they're going to keep you in her meditation.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, sweet. Anyways.
Thank you. You can keep me in your meditation. I'll take it. It's definitely been a big learning curve for me, I think, even just in terms of like communication.
Yeah.
Because and obviously, Lindsay and I have known each other for a long time, whatever. We've communicated for a long time, fine. Yeah. But I found that I would get really... Because I went through a big period of anxiety, I would get a lot of anxiety sometimes when you and I would get into, like, not tiffs per se.
Yeah.
But we get into disagreements.
Yeah.
We get into disagreements. And I found that I would get really like, really, like it would really hold me for a long time.
Sorry, you finished because I remember a situation that came up and I don't even remember what it was about. And we don't fight. Like, it's not like, oh, you fight. What? No, that's stupid.
Oh, no, we do that. But we don't.
Well, I did. Yeah, but it's not vicious.
Yeah, no.
And it's not, we just disagree. And I mean, I just didn't think anything of it later. And then the next time we saw each other, you're like, oh, can I talk to you about something? I'm like,
yes,
oh God,
I remember that. Yeah.
And
is that when we went to Japanese or whatever it was?
I don't even remember. Yes.
Yeah.
For dinner.
Yeah, I remember that.
And you started to tell me this. I'm like, in my head, while I'm listening to her, I'm like, why is she even thinking this still? Like, that was so yesterday. Like, who cares?
And can I tell you, this is such a Yasna thing. My mum will call me up days later and being like, oh my God, I'm so sorry about that thing I said to you. And I'm like, what thing? What?
Yeah.
So that's such a my mother thing. Like, I get that from her. But it is very much that I realize sometimes when I say something like, okay, I want us to do it this way.
Yeah.
And you go, no, that's stupid.
Which I did the other day.
Oh, yeah, you do that to me all the time.
Yeah. Oh.
And... it happens. But then that would like really get me to my core, but that's not your fault.
Oh.
That's not your fault. You're actually just voicing your opinion. And I found that the same thing was happening to me with Henry because you and Henry are basically the same person.
And you and Cameron. Yeah.
Right. We married each other.
Yeah.
Except mine's Asian. I found that it's actually my lack of communication. Like if I was just to push back to you and say, actually, no, this is why I want this and this is the reason. And when I started doing that, you would be like, okay, cool, let's just do that. Yeah. So it actually wasn't, I think like it's been a really big learning curve in terms of my communication. Oh, good. And I feel like I've come leaps and bounds and here we are at 100 episodes. So no, to answer your question, absolutely not. I'm not even saying this just because you're here and, you know, we're doing all this. In this tiny space where you can probably punch me anyway. Yeah. I would 100% hands down never do this without you. And I would never do it with anybody else either. Oh. It's got to be you and me. It's us.
Yeah. Damn it.
It's us. Lindsay's like, this is going to be my last episode.
I made it to 100. Remember that time on the front porch I said, no, go get fucked. I'm not doing a podcast with you. Look at us now. Okay.
Well, let me lead us into my question then, because my question will probably go a bit hand in hand with yours. Obviously, you were not down with doing wine chats.
No.
Like you were so like, no, I'm not doing that. Me. How you speak. How, like, do you think, like now obviously looking back, how has your life changed doing this? Like what has wine chats, because obviously this was never in your plan.
Yeah, no.
How do you, like, what do you think about it now? What do you think now, bitch?
A lot less spare time. I'm checking my socials a lot more. No, look, I kind of go in waves with this. Because like a couple weeks ago, I was like, fuck, it is draining. Like I understand now when people start up a business.
Yes.
How fucking hard it is. And we're only doing a podcast. Like imagine a proper business. Billy hates when I say stuff like that. But like, you know, like it is a lot of work and there's two of us. So like I go in waves where I'm like, fuck, I can't do it anymore. Like this is just for what? We're not, you know, we're not getting enough traction. We're not this, that, whatever. Even though we are, but sometimes it gets you quite down, right? So, I have my moments where I'm like, fuck, I can't do this anymore. But then I've never once thought, oh God, I have to have that conversation with Billy and like quit. I've never gotten to that point. Yeah. Excuse me, but it does get draining. Yeah.
But that's also because you're an AFL manager, team manager. I think if you just quit that, you would actually probably be.
Oh my God. I put my hand up to be my 7-year-old's AFL team manager. It was not that bad, really. Because I like to help.
Yeah.
Like totally, with you, I felt obligated to say yes. So true. And do you know what? It was the same situation. I said no to Scott. I'm like, oh God, I don't think so. And then I felt obligated. I was like, oh, I don't want to leave him hanging. So I said, yes, same with you. But put that like 10% of my thought process aside, 90% of the time I absolutely love it. I think it's like, I'm so glad I said yes. For our friendship, obviously it's been amazing. I get to see you all the time. We've bonded even more. We're closer even more. I have a blast. Like whenever anybody says to me, oh, so how's the podcast going? Like, are you guys going all right? I'm always like, we have so much fun. Yeah. Like we just keep plugging along because we're just having a blast together. So I don't know. Does that answer your question?
Totally.
Okay, good.
Totally. And I agree like with what you said, like, I 100% have days where I'm like, I just don't. I think the last lockdown was an interesting week for us. If we can just sidetrack a little bit, because we put up a little post saying, oh, you know, we can't, record this week because of lockdown, and like legitimately, like I couldn't be here.
Yes.
Right. And we had a few comments. I'm actually kind of in the one hand, I'm like, yay, we finally have trolls. But in the other hand, it was like comments basically saying like, you know, but you could do it remote. Like don't give up. And it's like, do you know what, people?
Please.
Bitch, please. Like, I think that absolutely we could do it remote. If we were to go into lockdown for 10 weeks or something, we would probably work something out. Fine. Mm-hmm. But to me, this is important. This being together and actually doing it and vibing off each other, that I think is not as good on Zoom. But also... Plus what?
Plus... the 5 fucking kids we have between us.
Oh, the 5 kids. Obviously, you can't do it with the kids.
Hello, people.
But I actually just had a really nice time having the week off and not having any of that pressure of like, I mean, people who, like you said, own their businesses. It is constant. It is like checking your socials, posting stuff up. You have your days to post. I have my days to post. It gets exhausting. Yeah. So it was actually, I really enjoyed the lockdown in the sense that I just didn't have to do anything. And I 100% get weeks like that too. So
where you get down and out, right?
Well, you just, totally.
Well, this is actually very appropriate. My next question is, oh my God, what comforts you when you're sad?
Oh, I've had the sads so hard lately.
That's why I asked it.
Not like recently lately, but like in the last 2 years or so. Yep. What comforts me when I'm sad?
Yeah.
Being left alone and lying in bed and just watching TV all day. Like sometimes I put on a sad movie to force myself to cry. Yeah, just because I feel like I'm so emotional and I just need to get it out. I'm definitely a very like emotional person and I take a lot to heart, which is why I don't watch the news, which is when Linny like tries to chase down who died and how they died and all that. Like I'm like, I just cannot handle that.
I need the
information. Yeah. So I think I never used to be the kind of person to want alone time and now I like need it. So I definitely Lindsay's trying to play
sad. Oh, that's
music.
You hit not that the live people will hear.
Because look at the lines. Look at the lines.
Yeah, oh, boo, sad.
That's just mean.
That's sad music for the live people that can't hear.
Can you stick to admin and I'll stick to editing, please? That's what. So being left alone, being in bed and eating chocolate, just eating shit. Because, when you're feeling sad, you don't want to eat a fucking salad
banana
wrap.
Yeah. Oh, gross.
Fuck your salad wraps. Oh, it's my turn.
It is.
Where am I?
Oh my God, you're in the studio. Shh. It's okay. It's okay. You got
Okay, I'm gonna take it to a little sexy place.
Oh God. Oh, I'm nervous.
This is no. This is the one I kind of asked myself this question the other day, and I was like, "This is totally a Lenny question," because I feel like it's one of the things we probably haven't covered, maybe in the podcast, perhaps. What, Lenny? What makes you feel sexy? Like, when do you feel like, I got this shit?
When it's dark.
When all the lights are off and I'm in bed alone. And I'm not saying like what turns you on, like that's a different thing.
No,
but like, when do you just look at yourself and you're like,
oh, I got this, girl.
Girl.
First thing in the morning, when my first thing in the morning when my gut. If you're talking about physically, but you hate that stuff, so I won't talk about it.
My God.
Can you stop it? Seriously, this is my question to answer.
Okay, my bad.
I don't know. I guess just generally when you're in a good mood, like you have more confidence in yourself. New clothes, like I've got this new shirt on. That always gives you more confidence and makes you feel like better about yourself.
Yep.
But like sexy is in like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go get Cameron and.
I mean, and that's what I was asking myself because I'm
like, what part?
I'm reading this book, people.
Oh God. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
And I just thought to myself, like, what? Like, I don't ever feel sexy. I don't ever feel, but then, so I had to really think about it. Like,
I have a new one.
Go.
About sexy, not actual sex with Cameron, but
no,
sexy.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So I have been on this underwear hunt for many months. Okay.
Right.
I'm not going to bore you with the details, but like my gut, I have an issue with my gut. So when
we won't bore you with those details either.
Billy hates the conversation about it because she thinks it's retarded, but anyways, it's there. So I've been on the hunt, especially in the winter, wearing tight jeans for the best pair of underwear because I hate double bum, right? And underwear lines. And
as everybody should.
Right? It's ugly. Right. It's horrible. So I've been on the hunt and I haven't been wearing G-strings for many moons. How old's Bane? 7? So like for the last 8 years. But I'm like, I've got to find the best pair of underwear, not the seam free ones. Anyways, long story short, I've been on the hunt for the best pair of G-strings that are high waisted, that the gut roll doesn't hang over the top of it. Because in tight jeans, and because we're wearing high waisted jeans these days.
Yes.
So what would happen if I wore low undies? My gut would protrude even more.
You'd get the double gut.
Yes. Thank you, Billy. I know you're making fun of me, but yes. Yeah. So I have found 2 companies that make the best underwear. Peach and Native. Check them out. They're on Instagram. Right. Google them, whatever. But what makes me sexy about them is when I put them on and I put my jeans on, it makes your bum, like when you wear G-strings with certain pants, obviously your bum, it gets a nicer shape, right? And definition.
Yes.
So that's been making me feel a little bit like, oh, look at my bum, people.
I just love that. Like, this is why I was laughing before because I love that Lindsay's sexy feeling is when she's wearing underwear from here. Girlfriend, is it beige as well? Just to like add to the
lilac. Thank you very much.
Okay, well that's
and many shades of nude.
How many shades of nude does it take to make you feel sexy? Is really the question.
Well, it came in a pack of 5, and one is white. I've got some black. My peach brand is black ones, and then lilac or lilac, whatever people say. And then the native ones are various shades of nude.
Well, thank you so much for sharing that. I really appreciate it. It's your turn, Linny.
Oh, right, damn it. Seriously, people, try those underwear. They're amazing. Okay. God, I don't know what I'm going to ask. Oh, well, this is sexual. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Let's keep it up.
Now, a while ago, I don't know what episode this was, but you were very disturbing and you like traumatized my brain talking about this fantasy party that you had in your
Bildo's
head.
Fantasy Party, episode 16. Go check it out.
Was it really 16?
Yes.
Oh my God, that was so long ago.
Yes.
I remember it was like yesterday because I was like mortified.
Yeah.
Because even though we've been friends forever, I had never heard this story before. And basically Billy has like an orgy going on in her head full of like very good looking people, men and women. And she fantasizes over that. Weird.
Yeah. Hi, Tom. My dad is here. Hi, Tom.
Oh, Tom, I'm so sorry.
And congratulations to you on 100 episodes, because Tom, obviously our audio engineer, I chop it up. He basically perfects it. So
why didn't we say that before?
I know. Thank you, Tom, who was our third team Wine Chats member.
When we first started, there was like, we had no idea.
No.
Tom did everything.
Oh, we got all the equipment from him. Everything that we Wine Chats is basically his legacy. So hope we make you proud.
No, really, 100%.
Yeah, totally.
We wouldn't have been able to do this without Tom. So we love
So sorry to dip back into the sexy stuff now. Right after that, right after talking about my dad.
I just want to know, like, what else is up there? Because I feel like somebody that has a fantasy like that, and you described it quite specifically.
Yeah.
Do you have any other, because we don't talk about this stuff actually.
No.
Like we haven't touched base on this. Like, do you have any other weird fantasies? And maybe it's not sexual. Maybe it's like a different type of fantasy. Like,
I mean, I have fantasies about people cleaning my house all the time. 100%.
Okay,
I
boring.
love that, right?
Sexual fantasies. Do you have anything else weird?
It's not weird to me.
Oh,
I guess.
What? I don't know if I want to hear.
I don't know if you want to hear either.
Okay, yeah, I do. Okay, what?
Now, what else? What else do I fantasize about? Because it comes in ebbs and waves.
Should we tell Tom to not be on anymore if he's still on?
I'm just going to assume he's already switched off.
Oh, no,
there he is.
Oh, Tommy, we love you.
Just a reminder for those people listening to the podcast, we're live on Instagram.
Yes.
So we're responding to comments. Weird shit I fantasize about. Absolutely. Because sometimes I'll like read a book or watch a movie. Like, okay, every once in a while I'll go through and watch like, series of movies or whatever. And I watched 50 Shades of Grey recently.
Oh, yeah.
That doesn't quite do it for me.
Oh.
But certainly like not in like the sense that I wouldn't want to go to an orgy with Henry, you know what I mean? Like that would be weird, but I can fantasize about it.
Yeah.
So certainly like do you know what's this is so bad, and Henry's literally doesn't know about this. This is such a but sometimes when they get like a bit, when you hear about sex getting a bit violent, like in the sense that like not violent like you're bashing me against the wall or whatever.
No. Yeah.
But that kind of like, I don't know. Rough sex. Okay. So sometimes I fantasize about that.
That you want that done to you?
Yes. And God forbid Henry ever try to lay a hand on me, because I would
like, now define
break him with it.
Wait, define it like there's rough penetration rough, or there's like where they get choked a little bit.
The choking, I would love to try, but I'm so scared. No joke. And I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know if I've gotten to that point in my, I don't know, I think mid-30s are your sexual peak. I know. And this is what I'm saying. Like, sorry, Tom, it's happening. But I've fantasized about it.
Okay.
You've asked.
No, look.
I don't even know.
Like, I mean, what's there to say? Like, if you are interested in it, you're interested in it. Because, no, I'm trying to think. Yeah. So there's a show called Billions. I don't know if you've ever watched it. It's like a crazy ass show. I
feel like I've heard of it.
It's on Stan. You probably haven't. It's amazing. It's got like, I think 7 seasons or 6. Anyways.
I actually think you've spoken to me about this, but it's one of those shows that'll make me anxious. What's it about?
Well, it's too hard to explain. But the one main guy, like money, is the stock market and stuff.
Billions is about money, is it? It's not about billions of socks.
No. But one of the main characters is into that type of crazy ass sex. Yeah. So when you're telling me this, I'm picturing him, what he does with his wife and the lady that he gets to come over, that partakes with both of them.
Yeah.
With this rough sex, like she digs a high heel into his chest and stuff and like properly hurts him. Do you want that, or do you just want a little bit of pressure to be like, oh?
Well, I've heard that. I've heard this is science, people. That like, you know how sometimes people die because they choke themselves, like they hang themselves while masturbating or something. So obviously there's some sort of thing there. Yeah. And I'm intrigued by it.
I think it's because all your senses are heightened, maybe,
right?
And like the adrenaline of like.
But then I think if it was to happen, I'd be like, no, stop. Like, let's just go back to regular missionary, please. Yeah. You asked.
No, of
you
course.
well had to be prepared.
I wasn't expecting an answer like that. I was actually thinking something else.
And it's so true that you and I mean, we talk about everything. Like really, there's really nothing off the table in terms of the stuff that we talk about. But it's not like a, good morning, how's your day? What did you fantasize about last night? Like it's not really something you kind of throw into a casual conversation. So
no, but Henry, there you go.
But it's all on the table now.
You're welcome, Henry.
Henry tonight's going to be like, bitch. You like it like that?
Oh, God, stop.
No, he would never. He's a sweet pie. Sweetie pie. Okay, whose turn is it? I don't know where to go from here.
I know. Jesus.
I just don't think anything else is going to be as interesting as what that was. Okay, let me refer. Don't look at my notes. Don't look. Okay, Lenny.
Yeah.
Truth or dare?
Oh.
And I would love for you to pick a dare. Please, dare or dare?
Dare, but that means I actually have to do something.
Yes, exactly. You don't have to get up. It's obviously something you can do sitting down.
Okay. Dare. Well, I'm going to say dare only because I feel like I have no choice.
Truth is going to be boring. Whatever. We're doing truth anyway. Okay. Dare. Everybody knows, actually, long-time listeners will know that Lindalin is the epitome of a cheerleader. Not only was she a cheerleader back in the day, but she's a cheerleader in life today. Not the kind of cheerleader that like sees you doing something cool and is like, yay you. But you know, that kind of like,
I'm a bitch.
I'm awesome. Look at me. So what I would love for this dare,
I actually feel very, very scared.
I just want you to do us a cheer.
No, fuck off.
It is a dare. It's dare or dare.
A cheer?
Give us a simple cheer. Weren't you a cheerleader in high school?
For a day?
I'll take it.
Not a proper
Do us a cheer.
one.
Come on, Lena. You can't let us down. You can't let us down. Terry, I know you're still watching. Please encourage this.
God. I don't even.
Come on, give me a W. There have to be hand actions.
Is that a W?
No, I want a cheer. Give us a cheer.
Because do you know what will happen? Okay, go.
Are you gonna
wine chat? There, that's all you get.
Can you do stuff before that?
No, just you didn't specify.
Oh, that is the set. Do you know what? I will leave that with
T's and C's. Where were the T's and C's?
The T's and C's. Give us a freaking cheer. That's not a cheer. That's a general. Look, Terry said, "Do it."
Be quiet, Terry.
Come on, Terry.
There's not enough room in that. I literally wasn't a proper.
I'll hold your wine.
I literally was not a proper cheerleader.
Do it. Look, do it.
But I don't know what you want.
I don't know.
Give me a F.
F.
Give me a U.
U.
Give me a C.
C.
Give me a K.
K.
Give me a U.
U.
What does that spell? Fuck you.
Fuck you. All
right. Cheers done, people.
That was a little bit lackluster. I'm not going to lie. Maybe you could have given us like 100-episode cheer or something, you know.
I said go wine chats.
Well, you did. Okay.
God, I thought you were going to say like show us your
show us your boobs.
Your boobs.
No. Oh my God. Show us your gut. There's a dare.
No, really. I thought you were
ridiculous. No, Linny. I wanted you to just do a little cheerleader cheer.
This is going to be interesting.
Okay. I'll be the judge of that.
Truth, remember. The truth. What, and actually now that we were just talking about that, you can't say anything. You can't be, your stomach, your issue with your stomach. What is the one thing you hate about me? That you actually maybe not hate, that you strongly dislike about me. It could be my personality. It could be something about me. It could be anything linked to me. I've got my big girl panties on. I'm okay. I can take it.
That was going to be one of my questions.
Really?
It actually is. Yeah, it's on my list.
Oh, shit. I better start thinking.
No. Yeah, I was going to say, mine's a little bit different.
Oh, okay.
But same time, I'll ask her after this. No, I don't obviously hate anything about you. I adore you.
Oh.
But definitely, I think that what I mentioned before, like sometimes your personality is so strong and you are so like, this is actually kind of a good thing for you. And I've learned a lot from it is that you are so like, well, fuck that. That's my opinion and fuck everything else.
Yeah.
Like it really doesn't, nothing really perturbs you. Yeah. Is that a word?
Perturbs.
Nothing bothers you. And I mean, like, obviously things bother you. You have a million things going on. But I think you are just very, like, I've actually learnt so much from that. But it used to cause me a lot of angst.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it used to cause me a lot of, but that's my own fault. That's not your fault.
No, I don't think it's your own fault. I would have definitely contributed to that.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like we very much, like, I get shut down.
Yeah.
But that's because I wasn't using my voice either, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like sometimes we're very, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Do you know what? That just makes you and Cammie even more alike because Cameron will say to me, he loves that I'm such a strong person. Yeah. He's like, God, I hear some of these guys talk about their wives and they're such fucking pussies and blah, blah, you know, not Cameron's words necessarily, but you know, he's like, I love that you're so strong-headed and opinionated and like, you know, confident and all that kind of stuff. Yep. But then he will throw it back in my face because we'll have a conversation and I'll say, well, no, that's dumb. Like, I think it's like
that's
this.
Literally what you say. Yeah.
I'll say that's dumb. Not necessarily, and maybe it's my words that I choose. Not saying that he's dumb or that I'm belittling his idea. Yeah. Like, we literally had a fight. And actually, as I'm thinking this now, remembering it, we were having a conversation. He was saying that stuff, nice stuff about me, giving me a compliment, like, oh yeah, you know, you're strong, blah, all this kind of bullshit. And then
all this kind of God forbid. He says nice things about you.
All this nice stuff. And then we got in a disagreement about something. I don't need to say what it is. It was something so stupid. It's about our house, doing stuff about the house. And we disagreed about something. And he got so angry. I'm like, babe, I'm just having a conversation. I'm just saying the way I think. Yep. Not saying you're wrong, not saying I'm right. And he got angry. I'm like, he can't throw it back in my face. He can't compliment me about it, but then throw it in my face. But I do see why both of you would say that it can be a bit belittling because it's my tone and how I would say it.
Oh, you're very straightforward. It's very much like if you don't like something, it's like, oh no, we're not fucking doing that and that's it. Yeah. Like there's no ifs or buts about it. Yeah. But the thing is, actually taught me to then be like, well, no, this is why, like to communicate better in the sense that like, well, if I feel strongly enough about it, I need to explain that to you because maybe you don't understand where I'm coming from. Yeah. So before, instead of like shying away and being like, oh my God, Lindsay's thought that was a bad idea. Or even like my fashion, you know, like, like sometimes I'd be like, oh my God, I'm such a slob and Lindsay's so fancy. And like just like little things like that I make up in my own head until I realize that who fucking cares? Like Lindsay dresses like, I don't have to dress like that. Like that would wear me. I wouldn't wear it. Like, you know, things like that I feel like, yes, you do have a very strong personality and you're very opinionated, but that's not your problem. You do you, babe. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like we just have to all fall in line or fucking
fuck off.
Or fuck off.
No, that's not true. That's not true at all.
No, but I mean, like, I think we just need to, I don't know. It's taught me better to communicate back that way.
Well, and there's been lots of times where you and I are chatting about you and someone else. And I will tell Billy what to say. Yes. Not to be rude. I'm like, don't be rude to them. You don't have to be a bitch. But speak your mind. Yes. Be honest, you know.
Yes, and that's what I mean. Like, it's not just with you. Like, it's helped me heaps with, like, Henry as well. Like, sometimes I'll be like, make up these stories in my head that don't actually exist. Yeah. You know, and when I just communicated in a different way, things started picking up for me. And here I am, 100 episodes in.
Girl, you on fire. Girl.
So now that we've gotten that out of the way.
Oh God, yeah.
What, and this, like, literally my question is, what annoys you most about me / Cammie? Because we're basically the same person.
This
like,
is so easy.
I know it's an easy one and I could probably guess, but
easy.
What is...
You guys don't listen to me. You do not listen to me. 100% you do not listen. Either you don't actually hear me. Excuse me.
Because we're not paying attention.
Because you're not paying attention. Or you hear me, but you don't acknowledge me. It happened upstairs. It just happened upstairs. So I'm telling something to Billy and she's sitting like 2 feet away from me. Crickets. I'm like, so yeah? She's like, and I don't know how the conversation went, but I'm like, oh my God, I even called her camera. I'm like, Cammie, answer me. I don't know if you heard me. Like, you have to respond. That's what normal people do. You have a conversation.
Use your words.
Use your words. You acknowledge the person had said something. She's like, yeah, but I heard you. I'm like, but I don't know. Yeah. Cameron says the exact same thing. And you guys don't like blatantly will all be like this. It's in podcasts.
It has happened 100%.
Where Billy is like, well, aren't you going to say this? I'm like, dude, I just fucking said it. I know. You're like, really?
And it's funny then listening back and editing it because I'm like, you fucking did not say that. Like, you fucking did not say that. And then I'm listening like while I'm chopping everything up. And Lindsay goes, now we're going to talk about the fun fact now, blah, blah, blah. And then 2 minutes later, I'm like, are you going to give us a fun fact or what? And I'm like, I don't even know what I do during that time.
You tune me out.
It's not you that I'm tuning out. It's the butterflies in my head are like,
But do you do that to do other people say that about you?
No. But to be fair, I don't like talk to that many people so often.
Oh, right. Okay.
You know what I mean? And Henry's just the same as me. So we're both like, what?
Wow. I'm surprised you can, like, your children are still alive and thriving because.
Oh, yeah. My children are as well. They're like, what? Yeah.
Oh, God, okay.
Awkward.
Sorry, it's my turn, but I'm just taking a drink
of this delightful wine. I know. How delicious.
Thank God we ate some bread before we came down here because
my head would be swimming.
Okay.
What you got?
Well, this is a bit of a boring question, but I thought I would just ask it anyways.
Go on.
What's your favorite moment so far during wine chats? It doesn't have to be through an episode. It could be any part of since when you sat down on the front porch of mine asking me.
Do you know, I think that my favorite part has been when we landed this sense of taste.
Oh,
remember that?
That was a good one. I just got chills. Yeah, that was a good one.
So we were, I don't even know how many episodes. Well, no, Linny, it couldn't have even been 15 because Scotty was on our 15th episode.
Okay, yeah.
So we would have contacted this, again, for long-time listeners, Sense of Taste has been our sponsor from the very beginning. Beautiful little boutique,
Bottle shop.
And we just gave it a crack. We just messaged them on Instagram and we were like, hey, listen, this is who we are. This is what we're doing. Like literally how many episodes would have been like 5 to 10 episodes in. It was very early on.
Yeah.
And we messaged them and I don't even remember what we asked. I think it was about sponsorship. Obviously it was about like, will you sponsor us?
Yeah.
And they responded to us so quickly and they like came back saying, yep, totally down. Let's do it.
Scotty the Giant.
That was Scotty messaging us. And I just remember you and I looking at each other and literally in like upstairs in your kitchen, like jumping up and down and hugging and being like, we got our first sponsor. Because it was a first wine sponsor. We should mention that for the first 10 episodes, we had our main group as our sponsors. Yeah. And obviously they were amazing as like a good kickstart. But I think what we really wanted was like a wine sponsor because we're wine chats, you know what I mean? So I just remember that as being like such an emotionally satisfying moment.
It was satisfying because it made us feel like somebody that didn't know us kind of not believed in us, but was like, yeah, cool, we'll jump on board.
Yeah.
And they're amazing. To this day, they're still a sponsor. They're right down the road in Cooperoo from my house. Yeah. Amazing. So that is actually a good moment.
It's a really beautiful feel-good moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good one, Bill.
Go on, Lynn. What was yours?
Oh, well, that's not the question.
No, I just want to know. Go on.
Oh, God, I don't know.
Awkward.
All of it. All of the above.
Oh, gag.
Lenny. No, I like moments where people, recently, like I don't know if we should be talking about it though, with what we're talking about upstairs. Probably not.
Yeah, let's keep our...
No, I just like when we get positive feedback and people like with Sense of Taste where they, actually probably the Hidden Sea. This is the way it's going.
Yes.
Because we're just two little nobody moms, starting this, and I know you hate being referred to as mom, but we're just...
I hate being referred to as a nobody.
Well, no,
I am
sense...
Bildo. People know me.
Yes, they do.
Right.
But you know what I mean? We don't work for a radio station. We don't have a platform. Nobody knows who Billy Milovanovic is or...
Not yet,
but they will.
Not with that attitude.
Oh, God, I hate when you say that. So, like... Yeah. Like what I was saying at the beginning with the Hidden Sea, and I'll probably get a little... No, I'm not going to get emotional.
Keep it together, Lenny.
Keep it together. No, I just love when other people believe in us, as corny as that sounds, and jumps on board with us, because it kind of gives you a little bit of a pep in your step, because it is so fucking hard to make this into something.
100%.
We've been doing this for 2 years. 100 episodes is over 2 years. That's been hard, and we've done it all on our own. Yeah. So when we get people, whether it's a review or somebody sending a message, like we had this amazing person send us a review just this morning.
Yeah.
Like saying, keep going, you make me laugh, blah, blah. Like when I get things like that, hear about that makes me feel good.
It makes me feel like we're doing something right. Like there's a reason that we're doing this, and if people are enjoying it, then that's awesome.
Oh,
so that's cool.
Terry. Terry. Oh, I believe in you. I love you guys. Oh, we love you too, Terry.
Thanks, Terry. Thank Terry, and as well, like who's been a huge supporter of our podcast. And we need all of you. So thank you all for being on board and whatnot.
And loving us.
I have one last question.
Okay,
I don't know how far along in your list you are.
No, I have some more, but yeah. Go.
Okay, because we've also got some questions from the people.
Oh, yes.
That we want to get to as well.
Okay, yeah.
So I just have one more question.
Yeah.
And I would love to know, Linny, have you regretted anything that we've said on the podcast?
Funny that yes, because I was going to ask you this.
I mean, I regret telling people I want to be choked about 20 minutes ago. So...
I was going to say you could edit that out, but you can't edit it live. It's out there for the world. No. 100% no. No.
Okay, right.
Not at all because, and I know my answer is a strong no because like I said last night when I was writing out my questions, I was thinking this. Oops. No, we obviously had that issue with the whole blackface situation. That I guess we don't really need to waste the time to recap it, but no, I kind of actually feel bad. I regret not standing up more to the guy that said something to us about us being racist with this whole blackface, which was just literally a technical glitch in a story that we posted and made my face black. We were not trying to be racist whatsoever. So no.
So you regret not being bitchier, is that what?
Yeah, I regret not being more Lindsay.
More Lindsay, yeah.
Because we were trying to be professional and like all this kind of stuff. I actually regret not standing up more, saying, look, I'm really sorry you felt that way. But actually, it was literally just a technical glitch and blah, blah. No, 100% no.
Oh, that's nice, Linny.
Yeah, should I?
Probably.
I've probably said a lot of things I should regret.
You just know I'm going to insert some like things that Lenny has said in post-production. It's going to be great.
Okay, so then pause. Yes, I have regretted.
Right? I do regret that, yeah.
So now cut that in where you should.
I'll do it. I'll do the magic.
Okay. Do some of the people's questions.
Okay. We had some, obviously on Instagram and Facebook, whatever. We posted up some questions like, do people want to ask us anything? So we had a few. Let me go back. Tin, tin, tin. Lenny, I need some music, please.
Do, 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 do.
And now because the story was more than 24 hours ago, it's gone into our archives. So keep singing.
Oh, for God's sake. Give me a Y.
Yay, do us a cheer.
Y?
I don't know.
Is that a Y? Yeah,
you
Y.
tell me. You're the...
I was going to say you're
the expert.
You go, but that was like, you go, girl. But that would be way too long.
Okay, let's see. Here we go.
Okay, wow.
Okay.
Anticlimactic, but whatever. Okay.
Right. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Linny, what's the best thing about living in Australia?
Oh.
Thank you, One Review Simple, for your lovely question. Wow.
I was like, only me. I should explain my reaction. I was actually thinking it was going to be something full on, so I was prepping myself. I shouldn't say ew, probably because I've been homesick. So I'm like, oh,
right,
Australia.
yes.
So please accept my.
Just stop digging and tell us what your favorite thing about Australia is.
That if any day of the year, if you want to walk out wearing your flip flops, you could. Honestly. Seriously, I know it sounds stupid.
That does sound stupid, especially from the fanciest fucking person I know.
And I don't wear flip-flops very often.
And you do not wear flip-flops? What?
No, but the thing is, because last time I went home, which was fucking ages ago.
Seriously, how long has it been since you've been home?
Christmas 2018.
One Review Simple. Thank you for joining us because we're just answering your question about what our favorite thing is about living in Australia. Lenny had a great response to that.
What a fantastic question.
I feel like it sounded something like, ew. So thank you for joining us. Good timing.
No, because last time I was home, it was in the winter in Canada. I had 3 very, 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 very young kids, and it was a pain in the ass. And the one thing that Cameron and I kept saying is, thank God where we live, we can just throw on our flip-flops. So that's kind of just been in my head that we are, like it's climate. Obviously, okay, so the climate. It's beautiful here. You can be outside 365 days of the week, of the year.
Oh my God, you are on fire today, babe.
Next.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, well, what's your favorite part of living in Australia then?
There's lots of available food and freedom, and I come from former Yugoslavia, okay? I come from a war-torn country. I have pretty much, we have everything and anything under the sun.
Oh,
literally
it's amazing,
anything that I want to do. Yeah. Oh, babe, I'm going to quit my job and do a podcast. I'm just going to go shopping and buy whatever I need. Yeah. Oh, I've got a loaf of bread, but I'm going to buy another one just because. Yeah. We are literally in the land of everything and anything of riches. So I just love that, we can do whatever the fuck we want. Like, it's awesome here. Thanks, Aussie. And obviously easy answer. Who is our favorite wine reviewer?
Wine review simple?
Simple.
It's simple.
It's simple. Seriously, go check him out. Wine review simple. Matt, you're amazing. We love you.
And we, a lot of people in these day and ages with social media, you become friends with all your online friends. Yep. But we actually got to meet with Matt. And he's amazing. He's such an awesome guy.
He's a cool dude.
I was just going to say, super cool. Yeah. We have a super soft spot for him.
Yeah, so we do love you. Yeah. Now, Lenny, this one's for you.
Oh, just for me?
This is hilarious.
Oh, God.
Actually, let's do this one.
Okay.
Did Cameron end up cleaning up? Oh. So for those of you who are not who don't follow our Instagram stories, Lindalin posted up a bunch of stories, I think yesterday or the day before, 2 days ago.
Couple days.
With just things that annoy her about Cameron, and it was basically, one of the things was dishes left in the sink. Yeah. Lindalin, did he end up cleaning up?
A big, fat fucking no.
No, he didn't.
It is a Mexican standoff. He is actually leaving more dishes in the sink on purpose. I know it's on purpose. And I said to Billy this morning, I'm like, look, I kind of feel bad because he's like, this week has been crazy for him. He got home 10:30 last night. Was running late this morning. He was tired, but he left dishes again. And I know he's like, fuck you, bitch. I'm going to leave my dishes. So now it's kind of like this fun little I'm not going to wash those or put them in the dishwasher. But for those that know me, it is driving me insane.
I'm curious to see how many glasses he has to leave in the sink before you will intervene. Or just throw him in the fucking bin.
No.
Or leave him on his side of the bed. Oh. I've heard that before. Wives have said that they leave it on on the husband's side of the bed.
Oh God, it's just driving me insane. So no, whoever asked that, who asked that?
That was it's just Nat.
Oh, that's Nat from, yeah, she's my girlfriend. Not my girlfriend.
Hey girl.
Hey girl.
Like girlfriend.
Yeah. No, he hasn't.
Which is hilarious because honestly, I even walked in this morning and I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
Hilarious. Yeah. Okay. And the Lady Council. Hi, Lady Council.
Oh, yeah.
We so have to collaborate with the Lady Council one day.
Amazing.
They're amazing, seriously. Go check them out, the Lady Council.
They support women and they, showcase amazing women
and businesses.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're amazing.
Crazy.
Go
crazy
check them
cool.
out. Yeah. What is your ultimate dream or vision for Wine Chats?
Oh, look, do you know what? Okay, it is. And I don't want to compare us. There's this podcast that I came across day one. When we first started this, I came across...
Girls Gotta Eat?
Yes. They're from America, 2 chicks, much younger than me. But anyways, 2 chicks, and they go gangbusters, and they do live shows, right?
Yep.
Did you see... So they had a video that they posted just like last week or something of this... What's that, montage? Is it a montage?
Oh, yeah.
Of like snippets of their live show and like getting ready behind the scenes and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And it had like really cool music to it. And I'm like, just dripping with jealousy. I'm like, I would love to get to the point where our fans would be that excited. Yeah. It's not even about being like well-known or famous or whatever kind of crappy label you want to put on it. But like the response that they got from their crowds and their fans, I'm like, oh my God, I want that.
Yeah.
So in a perfect world, I'd love us to get to that point.
Yeah. Where we are wanted.
I would settle to make some money off of it somehow.
No, I agree. I think like our vision, and our vision I would think is like same.
Yeah,
I would hope. You're right. I hope after all this time, have you guys not had this conversation?
Yeah.
We have. Yeah, totally. Live shows, merchandise.
Yeah.
We want to be, well, it's not a big dream, but I think like ultimately
it's part of the dream.
It's kind of part of like, we want to be like Wine Chats, those girls. Let's go see them. Let's go buy tickets to see Wine Chats. Oh my God, they have a live show.
Yeah, I want to be those girls or those girls opening for something. Opening for a show or a gig, not a gig like
Ed Sheeran, we are totally available for next time you come to Australia. I don't know.
No, I just,
Hamish and Andy, we're still available.
Fuck Hamish and Andy. They haven't answered any of our calls.
Whoa. Back it up.
Andy's too busy with his new TV show.
No, I love Hamish and Andy.
So do I. But
because it's basically us, but with dicks.
Yeah, them. I'm like, we don't have.
They are basically us with dicks. Right. We are basically them with vaginas.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Moving on.
I think we get it.
Yeah, I think people understood. I think you just confused them even more.
Oh my god.
Is that it for the
That's
people?
That's it
question?
for the people.
Okay. I want to know. I know Billy's looking at the time, and I just calm down. Calm down. I just want to.
It's our 100th episode. We can do whatever we want.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I have two that I really want to ask you. This is an easy one. What is your grossest habit that you wouldn't even like to tell somebody about, but you're going to tell?
Oh, no, I don't care. I don't think I'm that gross. Oh. And if I am.
Let us be the judge.
What is my grossest habit? I'm a really messy eater. And I mean... And I remember I spoke about this because I wanted to do an episode on the gross things that we do.
Yeah.
Oh, and I had a whole list.
Oh, God.
Yeah, because I do gross things.
Oh.
But probably one of the grossest. I mean, it's not, to me, it's not even that gross.
Yeah.
I, like, eat with all my fingers. Somehow, by the end of my meal, I am like grease. I don't even eat greasy things, really. Yeah. I don't even know where it comes from, but I like, and it's funny because my husband's family is very much like, you know, they're Asians, they're very delicate, so they like to eat things with 2 fingers. So they've been teaching my kids to, like, if they pick up their food, that, you know, so they've got the 2-finger thing.
Okay, right.
And then the other day I said to my daughters, I'm like, yeah, the Yugoslavs do 10 fingers, you know, because we're very like, I love like getting up in there
grab
and
those potatoes.
Yes.
Yeah.
But then God forbid I wash my hands. No. What I do is I just use tea towels to wipe my hands. So my tea towels are always some sort of oily.
That's gross.
But that doesn't bother me. Like because it's all my oil and it just makes my tea towels smell like speck, like cheese, like Nutella, like whatever.
That is disgusting.
I interchange them very often. Like to me, often is like maybe every day or 2 or something. But really, like normal people like you'd probably, I mean, you wouldn't do that to begin with. But if you would wipe your hands, you'd probably go take it to the wash straight away. But I like it. I think it adds character to my tea towels.
But isn't your tea towel like right by your sink? So why wouldn't you just rinse your hands off and then dry your hands?
Sometimes I do, but generally speaking, I'm so
weird.
Like, it is so normal for me to like lick my fingers clean and then wipe it on the thing. So instead of washing it, I'll just lick it away. Because why waste all that deliciousness?
I could give you many reasons. Just remind me next time I'm at your house, which will probably be in another 5 years' time.
Never. Yeah.
To use paper towel to dry my hands off.
The next time you're at my house, it's going to be in my brand new pimpin' beautiful stinking house that you helped design. So
okay.
So yeah, see you in 5 years. When Wine Chats becomes huge and everybody wants to see our live shows.
Wow. Okay.
Are you regretting asking that?
No, not at all. I just want one last question because I feel like with your answers to a couple other things that we might be shocked by this.
I'm feeling like this has been a lot of like...
I can't help it that I had better questions than you.
You totally did. That's so true.
Strangest thing you've done with somebody sexually. Doesn't have to be Henry. Anybody.
Oh,
I
look,
mean,
I've
it's Henry
slept
and
with
one
2
other
guys.
guy.
I don't remember what happened with that first guy.
Okay, so strangest thing you've done with Henry that I guess you can tell us.
Strangest?
Yeah, that strangest. Do you need me to explain?
No, I'm just thinking like I don't really, I mean, again, like I might fantasize about crazy things, but I don't like do crazy things.
I know, that's why it was a 2 different question, Billy. Tick tock tick. Like you've got your strawberry stuck up your crotch.
Oh yeah, that's true. I forget about that, but I've already told that story.
Yeah, exactly.
Look, we've had sex in a few public places.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. So but that's not really strange.
No,
I mean, lots of people do that.
Yeah. I just feel like there's a lot going on in that head of yours.
That's what I'm saying. I'm very like, the thing is, it's actually kind of like funny, and Henry says this too. And again, lots of like of my close friends, all 3 of them, my close friends, 2, right? Yeah, you and Sumi, would be like absolutely like so surprised at the things that I say in this podcast because I am in life. I mean, I'm not like, I'm such a character.
Yeah.
But like really in my real life, like I do not. I am such a prude.
Yeah.
Like I am such a prude. I have a lesbian friend, hi Z,
Oh.
who has always maintained, like every time she tries to tell me about like, something that her and her partner have done. And I'm like, ew, and that's got nothing to do with her being a lesbian. I'm like, I would, if Lindsay was just try and tell me, this is what happened to Cameron's dick, I'd be like, ew. Oh. So I'm very like prudish in that sense.
Yeah.
So I haven't done like weird things.
You just think of them.
I just think of them. That's right.
Well, that's natural though. I think a lot of
So
us
the
are
weirdest
like that.
thing I've done sexually is just think about it while I'm having missionary. You know what I mean?
Okay, well, that's a good answer. Yeah.
Right?
Because I was thinking, not that you're asking me this, but I was thinking it as well. I'm like, I don't really like, a boring answer for
Even
me.
back in the day, I think actually like now in this period of my life has probably been the most, how do I explain, like sexually free I've been ever.
Okay.
Like as a teen, as a teen, I wasn't having sex. I think I was like 17 when I lost my virginity. And I was very, very like vanilla. What?
I'm trying to read. What's Matt's comment? Way down there. I don't know.
I'd love to see you guys live. Oh, thank you. No, that's Terry. But thank you, Terry. We would love for you to see us live too.
Yeah, but
no, that was
Matt.
Joke.
Oh.
Thank you so much.
No, the last comment, you dink.
Oh, the last comment.
Oh my God. Look at you.
Something rock. Tea towels rock. Tea towels rock.
Tea towels, right. Sorry, the phone is so far away.
Yeah,
so like,
and we're old.
Oh, are we?
Well, I mean, I didn't want to just like say Lindsay's old.
Yeah.
Look how nice I'm becoming after all these years.
Nice. My eyes.
I don't even know what we were talking about anymore.
No, it just you answered it really. Just about how
I'm very vanilla. I haven't done really anything. Yes,
Yeah.
I lost a strawberry up me. Yes, I've had sex in a public place a couple times.
But just normal everyday.
Not normal everyday sex. Yeah, I don't know.
You don't have like the swing or whatever. Like, no. That kind of stuff. No. Okay.
What, just swing out and then back into the
I don't know. Look,
out and then back into the
thinking maybe that's why you don't invite me over to your house ever.
I mean, there are so many reasons I don't invite you to my house, but that's definitely not one of them.
It's the tea towels. I'm not coming anyways. I'm busy.
Oh God.
Okay. Well, look, we said we'd probably anticipate an hour.
True.
It is literally an hour and 1 minute and 43 seconds.
We've done great.
Aren't you guys younger than me? I don't know, Terry. How
old we don't know. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. It's a mystery, Terry.
Terry. Billy probably is. I would suspect I'm not, but I don't know how old you are.
I am a solid 35, Terry.
And
don't look a day over 34.
And I'm 36.
Linny's in her 40s.
I'm a whopping 42. And
there
I got
you go.
all the ailments to show it.
38. You're right between us.
Young spring chicken.
Look at you. Okay. Great.
Well then. Rappity rap.
Rappity rap. You guys, this is Rappity Rap for episode 100. We are so thankful and proud and honored to be here for 100 episodes. And thank you so much for listening, for the last 100, which I'm sure you have. And if you haven't, go back and do it.
And if you haven't subscribed,
now, Linny,
that can be your present to us, your thank you to us for entertaining you. Subscribe. Thank you.
Subscribe. And also, obviously, as we mentioned at the beginning, we do have a giveaway happening at the moment until next Wednesday. I think, what is that? Closing the 19th of August?
No, 18th
of August, midnight. 18th of August, midnight. So if you're listening to this next year, sorry, we'll probably have done a bunch of giveaways. In that time. So please go and review us, basically, and win a case of wine.
From the Hidden Sea.
Sea.
Guys. And if you don't win, go onto their website, whatever.
Oh my God. This is how old she is. It's a web page. Do you know what www stands for?
Go to the World Wide Web.
Right. People still wouldn't understand that. Millennials probably wouldn't.
Yeah, right. Check them out. They beyond amazing. Amazing.
And check out all our sponsors. You know, we have a website, you guys. You know what? We have a place where you can go check all that stuff out. Winechatspodcast.com. Check us out. Review, subscribe, rate. Love us.
We're everywhere.
We love being loved. Yep. So on that really, beautiful note, I'd like to leave it to Lindsay to close with her boring self. Because Because you know what this was? I had 75 episodes where I closed with our theme song.
Torture.
And I thought that was so much fun. But Lindsay was always like, it's torture. So now she gets to do her boring close and I get to complain. So
do you know what? But I've read about this. We get emails all the time about, marketing emails and like podcasty emails and stuff. And a lot of it has just been cut to the chase. Even at the beginning, just cut to the chase. So all we have to say, we're done the show, right, Billy? So like if you're on the phone and you're done talking to someone, you're like, okay, chat to you later.
Let me sing to you first.
Okay, yeah, right? That's what Billy wants to do. I'm like, bitch, just end it like we would end normal conversation. Mm-hmm. So what I say is, thanks, guys. Chat to you next week.
Bye. That's it.
Or fuck off.
Fuck off.
Okay.
Go
for those,
subscribe.
yeah.
Go Rainers.
Okay, lovely live people.
We love you.
Bye.
Bye.